Hi, welcome to 3D Leisure at Home with me, Gail. Hopefully you're going to enjoy this class. We're going to run through half an hour just doing fitness Pilates today, and all you need is a drink, a mat and a little bit of space. So it's just really working through your core strength, working to sort of breathe through your nose and breathe out through your mouth throughout if you can. But so long as you don't hold your breath, that's the main thing. We'll be working a little bit on strengthening the back, and we're also going to be doing some stretching throughout. So join in. If it feels too difficult, please, I'll give you options to make it easier. So just work within your means and just enjoy. So we've got relaxing music, and we're just going to start in a couple of minutes. So hopefully if you have any comments, guys, put them up and I'll get back to you at the end. But I do appreciate you coming on and doing this workout with me. So any comments is good. So starting today with our feet nice and grounded, and the tummy drawn in nice and tight and the shoulders relaxed. And then we want to just roll the shoulders back on in breath. So we're going to bring the shoulders forward on in and roll them back on out breath. So in breath through the nose and out breath through the mouth. So in and out. And then we're going to reverse that, and we're going to come forward. So in breath coming back and out breath coming forward. Still keeping that belly button drawn in nice and tight. And then we're going to just reach to the side, let the head drop on in breath and out breath back. In breath and out. So nice long fingertips, big stretch. Wake us all up, wake this body up. And then we're going to just stretch, just again focus that the tummy is drawing in. And have a nice flat back, and we lift up on in breath and out. In breath and out. In, nice long stretch, and out. And in breath and out. So we're just going to sit back into like a seat position, lifting the arms together both on in breath. So again, try to kind of flatten the back. So we draw in the tummy. We lift up on in breath and we breathe out and we come back. So again, lifting up, get that nice long spine and feel the stretch right down the outer area of the lats as well as you lift and lengthen. And back, nice active legs, so the legs can feel the effort, stay down. And just draw the arms down towards the waist. So in breath, we're keeping that stretch. And out breath, we squeeze. In breath, we reach. And the legs are working now. So in breath and out. One more time. In breath and out. And then just come up. So just going to open up the hips, or just gently guiding the knee out. Keep your hips level, so we breathe in and we breathe out. Try and stay front facing, so you're not twisting as you take the knee out. Then we take the leg up and draw it in. Out and in. Breathe out and in. Changing legs. Breathing in and out. So in and out. Trying to get this big space here to open up this hip, and then the other way we draw in, breathe out, in and out. We just want to take the feet a bit wider than hip width apart, get the hands to the side of the head, to the temples, draw the tummy in, and then on next out breath, drop down to one side. Effort on lifting that elbow up to ceiling. Don't drop forward with the shoulder. In breath coming back. So out breath and in. So really focus on lifting the elbow up. Allows you to sink down a little bit lower. One more each side. Breathing out, working the obliques here, working the waist. And again, breathing out and in. So giving yourself space to walk forward. We want to roll down and up and then walk into our plank. So feet up width apart and dropping the chin down first, letting the arms hang, and we drop down towards the mat. Once you reach the mat, it can be bent legs. If you wish, you walk out into your plank. Tummy drawn up tight, and then we tap, out breath and in, opposite hand to shoulder. Drawing this tummy, and if it's too difficult, take the knees onto the mat. Keep drawing in the tummy, just out breath and in, and head looking forward and down, just an extension of your spine. And from there, we're going to walk it back, push your bottom up, and then roll up nice and slow. Take it into stretch above your head and come down. Walk it out. We give 4 taps this time. So we breathe out and in, out and in, out and in. And then walk it back. Reach up to the ceiling, roll up first and stretch all the way up. Nice long back and relax. So we're just going to take it into a little bit of our balance one. So we have the toe behind, onto toe, and we want to lift the ribs, lift the arms into a nice big stretch. Keep breathing, and if you want to just stay in the stretch, you can just stay without lifting the back leg. If you're taking it into your balance, we take a deep breath in, we prepare, we breathe out, we come down, take it to a level of choice, and if you want your hands back, you can have your hands back. Your choice to have a bent leg will be slightly easier on your supporting leg. Straight leg will be harder. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. You can sink lower if you wish, and nice and slowly come back. So you're going to repeat that on the other leg. So you might have a better side, one side might be better than the other one. Just try and keep a little point that you look at. So you come up onto toe and we lift the arms into a stretch. But when you stretch, you draw in the tummy. Couple of breaths here, preparing. Get your focus, and on your next out breath, we're just going to drop down. Now you can have those arms forward, or you can take them back. And again, come as slow as you want to go. Lift that leg up if you wish. Holding. You feel your ankle maybe wobbling. Try and stabilise. And then nice and slowly bring that leg back down. Well done. So walking back to give ourselves space again to walk out. Take a deep breath in, drop your chin. Breathe out, come down, draw that belly button up tight, guys. Extra tight for this Friday. Walk it out. And hold your plank position again. Hands directly underneath the shoulder, tummy up. Push the shoulders away from the ears and push your heels back. Hold this plank. Couple of leg lifts. So we're going to lift on an in breath and out. In and out, just swapping legs, keeping that tummy up nice and tight. So just lifting and lowering. And take the knees down, sit back towards your heels or onto your heels. If the knees hurt, get a cushion between your bottom and your heels. Let your head relax down onto the mat. Stretch the fingertips forward. Elbows off your mat, drawn into centre. Keep the stretch on. Breathe. Nice, slow, deep breaths. And a couple more. And from there, up into our downward dog. So we want hands down, toes turned down onto the mat, lift the bottom up and just sink back, chest pushing down between the hands. I just want to sort of walk here, so we bend one leg and push the heel down into the mat, one at a time. And we want to hold down one heel and push through that foot and opposite hand. Get that nice long stretch of the back of the leg. And then take a deep breath in, come up onto toes. And breathe out and push down the opposite foot. Couple of breaths here, opposite foot and hand pushing down into the mat. Coming back up. And push chest down and lift one leg behind. Lift a nice high leg. From there we're going to bring this leg on out breath underneath, in between the two arms. So we breathe out, we come forward. And we breathe in and we push up, chest down, breathe out and breathe in and push, breathe out and breathe in and push, and again breathe out and breathing in and hold. Drop that heel towards your bottom, lift the knee out, keep the stretch. Take that foot back, bring it down onto fours. Breathing out, pushing up into your cat dog. So breathing out, pushing up, dropping your head under, give the nice big stretch to the back. Breathing in, love this stretch. Head can lift and tilt back if there's no pain, and stays forward if there is any discomfort. Breathe out. And breathe in, and don't forget we're breathing out through the mouth and we're breathing in through the nose, and we put the toes back down, guys, push back up, push down the heels, get a little stretch first, chest pushing down, then we lift the opposite leg, keep the chest pushing down, shoulders level, and on next out breath we bring that knee under, we draw the tummy up and we breathe in and we push, we breathe out nice and slow, and we breathe in, breathe out and breathe in, last one, out breath. And breathe in and drop that knee, lift the knee, drop the heel, I should say, towards your bottom, keep your shoulders level, bring your feet down, knees down, sit back and just relax this time, have the arms relaxed, and nice couple of breaths, breathing in and breathing out. Chest expanding on your in breath, pushing down on the legs. Out breath, relaxing. In breath. And out. And from there, we're just going to come up. And we're going to come onto our bottom. So just swivel around. And we want a nice tight belly button, guys, throughout. So again, when we lean back, we really want to squeeze the belly button in extra tight, but we also want to keep that space underneath the chin. So don't have your feet too close, because it'll give you better balance if the feet are a little bit further away to begin with. And the arms are up, and we take a deep breath in. And we breathe out as we sink back, hips are up, belly button is down, really work to squeeze down, extra tight, and just going to straighten the legs. So on out breath, and in. Breathing out and in. If it's too difficult, just come up a little bit higher, have a rest, have a stretch, and just work within your means. Breathing out and in, out and in, out. So really squeeze down on your out breath. And hold. And then we're just going to take the arms to the side and take one arm up on in breath, the other on out. So in breath and out. So try and have the arms back in line with the ears. Draw the belly button down. Breathing in, breathing out, in and out. Really lift. Breathe. And come up, give a little stretch, hold underneath the knees. Lift the chest on in breath, squeeze the shoulders down. And out breath, drop your head down, arched back, stretch through the arms. In breath, push the shoulders back, lengthen the flat back. Out breath, curl. And we're going to roll down. So just roll down nice and slow. Feet towards your bottom, bent legs. And we're just going to lift the legs to tabletop. We're going to lift the chest up so the shoulders are off your mat. If you wish to stay grounded, that'll be an easier option to go slightly easier. We are just coming up into a tabletop, drawing our tummy down nice and tight. And we're going to tap on out breath. So breathing out and in, out and in. Drawing down on your out breath and in. Breathing out and in. And then if you want to make this a little more challenging, you breathe out and in. Breathing out and in. Now this head can be on the mat. Draw the tummy down. So squeeze on out breath and in. The further the feet come away from your bottom, the harder this will be. Just tapping. Back. Feel the core engaging, really squeezing. And give a little hug in here. Hug nice and tight. And we're going to take it into legs up. So the legs are up above your hip. So hip, knees and ankles in line together. If you have tight hamstrings, you might have a slight bend. Again, head rested is an easier version. And hands to temples, chest up, shoulders off your mat is harder. Concentrate, drawing this tummy down now. And really squeeze. So we're going to take the leg down on in breath. You can have a slight bend if you wish. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Trying to keep the legs above your hip on this straight leg. In breath and out. In and out. So you're going to slow that down, counts 2. So breathe in, and out, out. In, and out. So counts of 2. Slowing this down nice and slow, nice and controlled. And then counts of 4. So 4, 3, 2, hold. And 4, 3, 2 up. 4, 3, 2, hold. 4, 3, 2 up. So nice and slow. Bent legs if you wish. You can still have a little bent leg here to make this a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can have your head on the mat. Take the legs up, stretch up, and pulse here. out and in, out and in, out and in. Give a little hug. Draw the knees in, couple of hugs. Relax. Stretch hands, stretch toes. So we want to push the small of the back down into the mat, and we want to lengthen the toes and lengthen the hands. And we're going to come up and reach to the toes. So one leg lifting still, and we reach up. So your option is to just reach up, staying down with the bottom. So breathing out and breathing in, and out and in. Now if you wish to make this harder, you come up onto your sit bones, out breath, we roll down and in. So try and work to work each vertebrae coming down one at a time, so there's no rush. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. Out breath and in. Reaching. Still breathing out as you come up. And stay down and stretch. Big stretch. So we're going to just come into our bridge, legs bent, and it's not a roll up, it's a straight up and down, so we want the glutes to squeeze. Head is rested, we just lift straight up, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out and in. The higher you push, the more you push your feet into the mat, the harder the hamstrings and the glutes will work. You want your level hips at the top. And then I'm going to hold up. Level hips. And if you wish to make this a little bit harder, you want to lift one leg out. And we're going to drop this toe, breathing in, down, and breathing out. Breathing in. Make sure you don't drop the bottom down on one side. If the bottom is sinking down, then you want to just take 2 feet onto the mat and just stay in your bridge. Breathing in and breathing out. In and out. And then change legs, take the other leg out and breathe in and out. In and out. Nice controlled. You'll feel the stretch on your hip flexor as you take the leg down, but the glutes are working really hard, hamstrings are working hard, and strengthens your back. So breathing in and out, and bring it down. Hug in. We're going to roll up now, which is slightly different. So we want to get a little bit of mobilization into the back. So we want to lift the hips and slowly peel yourself off the mat one by one on each vertebrae, coming up the back. So take a deep breath in and breathe out and just lift. So nice and slowly lifting from the hips, lower back, and we work up into our bridge. But on in breath, we're working to come upper back, nice and slow. Bone by bone, coming down, rolling down slowly, and bottom, and then the hips is down last. So if you want to lift the arms, as you do so, we breathe out. You can extend above your head. And in breath, we come back down nice and slow, bone by bone, and relax. So we're going to take that back up into the bridge. So out breath. Lifting, breathing naturally, hands on the floor, and this time we're going to draw the knee in towards your chest from the straight leg, so we lift up. If you do not want to do any of those, you can just stay in your down and ups. You don't have to do the leg lift. Leg is up, not dropping the hips are level. So we breathe out and we breathe in. We breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. Out and in, and swap legs, other leg. So breathing out and in. Out and in. Time is going so quick today. Last out breath and in, and well done. Squeeze in tight, rock side to side. Enjoy the stretch. So we're going to do a little switch pull today. So we're just going to have one leg out and one leg in. So we're going to swap. So as we swap, we breathe out and in. So again, you can rest your head on the mat, and you can just have the legs going higher if it's too difficult. And making that harder will be to draw yourself up towards the knee with the chest. Breathing out and in. Out and in. Out. And really squeeze it. Work. Get the tummy muscles to engage. Draw navel to spine. And keep pushing. Push. Push. And rest. Squeeze those knees down. And we're just going to come over onto our side. Lying on our side. And we're just going to have the legs lengthened. Again, hips, knees, toes in line together. When you look down, you don't see the legs that are forward, and you're forward on your hip. So we want a nice, long body in alignment from shoulder to toes. Hand is just resting. And we're just going to lift one leg on out breath and in. Breathe out and in. And in. And out and in. From there, we're going to take the hand that's on the head onto your shoulder. The other hand, the further forward the hand is, the easier it'll be. The further back towards your waist, the harder. So you're going to keep the legs down. We want to breathe out and push up. Get working into the waist. Breathe in, come down. Breathe out, push. Breathe in, come down. If you want to make this more challenging, guys, lift the leg as you lift the shoulder. So we're trying to twist up and back. So breathing out and in. And breathing out and in. One more. Breathing out and in. Just bring yourself up. Swivel round to the other side. Lying back down. And head rested. Legs are nice and long. Check your alignment. Rolling. If you took the hand away, that's the position you want to be in. You would fall forward. So we breathe out and in. Just leg lift. Out and in. Then out and in. From there, we take the hand that's on the head onto the shoulder. And this hand can be forward if you wish. Back is harder. So we breathe out, we push up. So don't rush the pushing up. Out breath. And in. Out breath. And using the leg lift as well if you want to make this harder. Breathing out. And breathing in. Breathing out. And in. We've got two more. Last one. Breathing out and in, and roll onto your back. So holding the knees, rock, roll back, nice and slow, giving this little back a nice little massage. So we're coming up and down, rolling, and then we're going to stay up. Going to take the legs up and see if you can hold. So if it's too difficult, you can stay down. Tabletop legs is harder, and legs, easing the legs up and stretching for your last hold. So tummy is down, chin is up, and we reach. Just holding. If it's too much, have your bent legs. If it's too much, legs to the mat. Work within your means. Keep breathing. And again, roll down, stretch out. And draw one knee into chest. Give a nice long stretch to the glute. Change legs. Squeezing in. And double hug. And from there, just bring yourself up. And we're going to take the legs out in front. Lift on in, breath. Breathe out, push the chest forward. Breathing in, lifting up, so we've got a flat back. Hinging from the hips, reaching. And from there, you can fold, allow yourself to roll down. Hands wherever you're comfortable today. Walk your sit bones back. And just rest with a heavy head. You want to feel the head is dropping down to stretch down the back of the neck. You can come lower if you wish. And from there, come up, take the legs nice and wide, feet pointing up. And we're just going to reach over to one side. Now if you want, you can come lower. You can come down onto the toe. Try and keep the shoulder up. And then we change, breathing in and breathing out. And finishing off, we'll have a big stretch up. So a big star, big breath in through the nose. On your out breath, I want you to twist. I want you to have hands behind. Bend both the legs, push your hip out and reach back on out breath. So in breath, we come back to a big star. Out breath, one hand on the knee, one behind, hips up and twist. So in breath, we lift. Out breath, lift the chest and turn back on out. In breath, lift. Out breath, twist. And come back. Sit comfortable and just stretch out the neck and the arms and the back. Breathing out, pushing out, allowing the back, top of the back to open up. And then hands behind, breathing out, pushing away, and then lifting to open up the chest in front of the shoulders. Nice and tall back. Stretching the neck, drop your head over, push palms or fingers into the mat. I'm sorry, it took you time, a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes over, head over. And pushing down. Time goes so quick when we're enjoying. And thank you so much if you joined me today. Hope you enjoyed that and go on to have a great day. And I will be back next week. So have a good weekend and thanks again. And as I said, any comments, please put them up and stay well. And thanks again. Bye.